Welcome back to lesson number 2, the big money secrets. Now, we need to discuss this. This is very, very important. Obviously, as we build our business, we're building our business for the purpose to serve people and get rewarded monetarily, aka make money, right? Now, would you agree that most people in the world want to make more money, but most people in the world don't make enough? What is the difference between somebody who is making money, real money, and somebody who is always struggling, always not enough, right? Constant struggles, constantly trying to make ends meet, and always seem to have more month left at the end of the money. What is the difference? Well, it's got to do with this. So I need to discuss this with you because it's going to be very important only if you want to make big money. I'm talking real money. I'm talking about the kind of money that I showed you in the last lesson there. By the way, if you're not watching these videos in the order and completely you're wasting your time, I don't want to waste your time. I want to help you build a rock solid, highly profitable, big money producing business. Okay? So let's talk about, there is 8 big money mindset secrets that I need you to understand. It is critically important for you to understand, right? Everything else is going to be so much easier when we have a certain belief system that we are operating on, especially when it comes to building a business, running a business, and generating money, right? When we say make money, we can't really make money. Only the government can make money. They can print money. They can make more money. We get to earn money, right? We get to collect money. And so how we get the money is we give something to the marketplace, and the marketplace rewards us with certificate of appreciation, saying thank you, right? And they give us money. The marketplace being people. So here is the big money mindset secrets, my friend. I need you to understand this. Let's get onto this whiteboard here. I'm going to fly through them. We're not going to spend too much time on them, but I need you to take notes on this. It will make a huge difference for you, especially if you want to make real money like we're talking about, right? So secret number 1 is this. So when we're talking about like making big money, what does that mean to you? Okay, so thing number 1, before you start venturing out into building a business, before you start building your skyscraper, what is that gonna look like, right? Think with me. If you were to build a house, all right, or a residence, and you're gonna say to me, Vic, I'm gonna build a residence. I'm gonna be like, all right, cool. And I'm gonna ask you a question, okay, is that gonna be a single family home? Is that gonna be a multi-unit apartment complex? Is it gonna be a skyscraper, a high rise? Is it gonna be an apartment complex? Is it gonna be a hotel? Is it gonna be a little shed, right? What is it gonna look like? So in other words, you need to have a clear end target. What is this thing gonna look like? Very, 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 very important. Imagine if, you come to me and say, I'm gonna build this structure. And I'm gonna be like, all right, what is it gonna be like? I don't know. I'm just gonna start building and see what happens, right? Kind of see what happens. You know what most people's approach to making more money is? I just want to make more. I want more money. How much more? Here's $1 more. There you go. Be happy. Well, they're not really happy, are they? Right? So rule number 1, secret number 1, okay, is have a clear, crystal, okay, clear target. How do you play basketball if there was no hoop for you to keep track of score, right? How do you play sport without tracking score? How do you build a skyscraper without having a blueprint, without seeing it on paper? What is that going to look like exactly? So have a crystal clear target on your money in this business that we're going to build together, right? For your affiliate money business or your affiliate marketing business. How much do you want to make? Take a little bit of time on this and get very, very specific. Now, if you need a little bit of help with this, in 4%, we have a program that I highly recommend that you watch if you did not watch it yet, called 7 Steps to Freedom. It's going to change your life. If you have not been through it, I highly recommend that you review it. It's in 4% courses. You can get access to it for free. And definitely go through it if you haven't, because I dig deeper into this topic of, how do you engineer the life that you truly deserve and really want, and how do you make your life to be like a catalog where you can just flip through pages and be like, I like this, and I would like this experience, and I'd like to have that, and I'd like to buy that, and just flip through and order. And then it'll be delivered to you right up on schedule, right? So have a crystal clear target on how much money do you want, right? So is that going to be, for this example purpose, let's say $30,000 a month. Well, I'm going to tell you this. Let's be super conservative here. My goal with people going through affiliate business system, my goal with people who are also, and this is a baseline for everybody that's in the affiliate syndicate group as well, is we will accept nothing less than $10,000 per month, which is nothing. But $10,000 per month, something magical about that number. I know this might not sound like a lot to some people, but it may sound like life-changing income for some others, right? And when I was getting started, $10,000 for me back in my early days was like, oh my goodness, I could not even fathom that. I was like, my goodness, if I could just get myself to $5,000 a month, okay, it would be like a dream come true. And that was my big mistake, because I was not thinking big enough. I tell you this, the difference between somebody who is thinking, okay, somebody who is thinking at making an extra $2,000 a month, okay, versus somebody who is thinking about making $20,000 a month, okay, versus somebody who is thinking about making $200,000 a month. Do you think their strategy is going to be a little bit different? Do you think their approach is a little bit different? Do you think their business concept is going to be a little bit different? Do you think their structure is going to be a little bit different, right? Of course. It would be ludicrous for you to think that you can build your business based on the foundation of a $2,000 a month structure and then expect it to be a $200,000 a month structure. It's never going to work. It's like, trying to build a skyscraper, but you have a foundation for a little shack or a little shed. Does that make sense? But for our example here, and for the rest of this training, and especially, when you get to the affiliate syndicate as well, group, our baseline, we will not accept anything less than $10,000 per month, consistent income, predictable, reliable, just like sun rises in the morning and sunsets at night. This is how much we're going for, okay? So for that example here, since, we're going to be talking a lot about this number, I'm just going to use that number here for now, okay? So just keep that in mind. 10K a month is going to be life-changing for a lot of people. It will probably be life-changing for you. That's over $100,000 a year, $120,000 a year. But that's just a baseline. If you can do $10,000 a month consistently, and you can do it over and over and over again, and more importantly, systematically through systems, like we're gonna set that up, right? When we're sleeping, you can make 10K a month. When you're vacationing, you can make 10K a month, right? When you do, because systems at work, right? Systems work, people fail. I don't want to babysit my business. I want my business to run on systems, just like McDonald's could be run by teenagers, because there is systems in place. Does that make sense? So we're going to stress a lot on systems and system activation and multiple streams of income and leveraging the system to the fullest for you so that you can make this type of money predictably. Now, when you are at 10K a month level, okay, I can tell you that something changes, something gets triggered mentally for you where your mindset shifts. And you will never go back. It's like a rubber band. You'll only go up from there, okay? So just keep that in mind. I'm not gonna take too much time here. Rule number 2, or secret number 2, is this. For you to make, let's say we talk about $10,000 a month. Okay, here is what you need to understand. There are natural laws of the universe. There is law of gravity, right? If I drop a pencil, it's going to come down. If I jump up, I'm going to come down. There is law of relativity. There is law of opposites. There's all kinds of laws. There is cause and effect. There are universal laws that we cannot change. No matter how much we try, we cannot change. Okay? So whether you like it or not, you are bound to these laws of the universe. Okay? They're universal laws. Did you know there is a law that governs compensation? Most people don't know this, and that's why most people are struggling for life. I did not know this, and then when I learned it, everything changed for me. There is a law of compensation, okay? You need to know the law of compensation. Write it down. The law of compensation, okay? The law of compensation consists of three things. The law of compensation has three components to it. Okay? The amount of money that you or I are going to earn is going to be determined, it will be dependent on three things. Thing number one, okay, the need, or we can just say need for what we do, okay? Need for what you do, okay? Thing number two, your ability to fulfill that need. And component number three, difficulty in replacing you. Okay? So those three things will determine how much money you're going to make. It's very, very important for you to understand. It's the law. There is nothing you or I can do about it, right? So we're going to talk more about this. And I can tell you this, the way we structure this system, okay, it addresses these three components precisely. That's why I'm so confident that I can help you make real money here and build a real business, because the need for what you do, okay, watch this. There is a great need for what we do, okay? Now, with this system, you'll be able to sell any product you want on your affiliate money hub, right? On your affiliate hub in your business. You'll be able to collaborate with any company you want. This is going to be your business. You're going to be independent. This is not a business opportunity. This is not a thing where you have to recruit for you to make the money, right? Not like that. You're literally going to be operating like a real, legitimate business, okay? Selling real products or services, collaborating with real companies, selling any product you want under the sun. Now, I'm going to guide you, and we're going to have some out-of-the-box solutions for you ready to go. You will be in a money-making position literally at the end of these 7 days, okay? Or possibly even sooner. So we set you up for massive success, and I'm going to continue to guide you and coach you on best products to promote, best, how do you find the need in the marketplace. So just take a look at this system that we're going to set up here in the upcoming modules. From this law of compensation standpoint, there is a great need for what we do. Prove it to you. How many people in the world do you know who do not want to make more money? Does that make sense? Everybody. There's only about 7 billion plus people in the world, and only all of them, literally 100% of them, okay? If you tell them, do you want to make more money? Everybody's going to say yes. Okay? Doesn't matter their religion, doesn't matter their skin color, doesn't matter their background, or what they do and what they claim, whatever. If you tell them, do you want to make more money? Do you want to have a better life? Do you want to have a better quality of life, better experience? Everybody's going to say yes, correct? So there is a great, massive need for what we do. Now, you're going to be limited to your ability to fulfill that need, okay? And this is where we come into the picture. And we have reimagined affiliate marketing, and we are going to introduce something and set you up with something absolutely revolutionary, to where now, unlike ever before in the history of this industry, even a complete beginner can tap into the system, can set it up, can activate it, launch it, and be in a money-making position day one, okay? We have created the best system in existence to fulfill the need in the marketplace, and there's 7 billion people with this need, okay? Now, component number 3 takes care of itself right here, okay? The difficulty in replacing you when we do component number 2. So really, component number 1, we really have nothing to do with this because component number 1 is already there. We just find hungry marketplace and we go serve them, okay? The only thing that we really have to do is get really, really good at fulfilling on component number 1, okay? Which is the need for what we have, okay? And when we fill that need better than anybody else on the market, it will be impossible for you to be replaced. It will be impossible for anybody to replace what we do. And so what we have done is we have created a system to where we can collaborate. So you're gonna have your business by yourself, but you'll be able to collaborate. So you will never be by yourself, right? So you're in business for yourself. You get full control of this business. It's beautiful, the most amazing thing you have ever seen. But you will never buy yourself because we can all collaborate as we venture out to help the 7 billion people in the world fulfill on their need. Does that make sense? And in so doing, you will get compensated very, very handsomely. You with me on this? Okay, so yes, we're gonna talk more about this kind of stuff a little bit later as we progress. But let's move on to component number 3. Okay, what is money? Money is what? If I say, what is money to you? Think with me. Drop it in the comments. What do you think money is? Dollar bills, yen, rubles, right? Euros, gold, silver, coins. Is that really money? I would argue it's not. It's a representation of money. Just like silver and gold, right? Is that really money? Well, it's more to the real money, but is it still really a money? No. What about credit cards? Is credit money? Right? Well, I go to the store and I swipe my card and I buy a loaf of bread. I didn't really use dollars, or I didn't use gold or silver or anything tangible or real, physical that I can just hold in my hand. But I have this plastic thing and it's just digits on a screen. But yet I can transact in the world with it, right? Heavy stuff, isn't it? All right. Now, what about crypto? What is crypto? Can you hold it? Right? Can you see it? Can you, can you touch it? Can you feel it? What is crypto? Right? And some people would argue this is the next money, right? Well, so this begs a question. What is money? Most people don't understand what money really is, and so they're confused. And when they're confused about a topic, obviously, it's going to be very difficult for them to have what they're confused about, right? So we got to get very, very clear on what money really is. And I can tell you what money is, okay? Money is nothing but an idea, okay? Money is an idea. When you look at money from this angle, that money is an idea, okay? Money is an idea. Let me prove it to you. Why do we believe that a $100 bill is worth $100? Why? Listen, what's the difference between a dollar bill and a $100 bill? What's the difference? It's made out of the same paper. It's got the same ink on it, same amount of ink. It's got the same size. It's all the same. The only difference there is the message on the paper. It's got 2 more zeros. $100 than a dollar. Yet, it's worth 100 times more than a dollar. My question to you, why? You know why? Because money is an idea. And we collectively as society agreed on this idea that $100 is worth $100. That a dollar is worth a dollar. $20 is gonna buy you this much. Okay? Money is an idea. Credit cards. Okay? The collective belief of society in that system makes it real. But in reality, it's nothing more than just digits on a screen. They don't even print money no more. They just, inject $20 trillion, $7 trillion into the money market, right? In the United States, it's crazy what they're doing. They're just like, we're just gonna add, $5 more trillion. A few keystrokes on the computer, bam, there's $5 more trillion in circulation. Money is an idea. Okay? I want you to think about what we're going to be doing in terms of this concept. It's a big money secret. People that make little money, they worship money, right? They're like, oh my God, it's money, and they hoard it, they store it, they save it. And it's a completely different approach to money. Money is an idea. Write this down. Little side note. One idea executed can make you a millionaire. One idea can take you from gutters to penthouses. One idea can take you from broke to rich. One idea executed can change your life forever. Money is an idea. I'm a living proof of that. We have tens of thousands of students that are success stories, and you can see the reviews and everything here on 4%, that will prove to you that. I need you to understand this secret. Money is an idea. Now, when you think about ideas, what is an idea? It's a thought. What is a thought? It's energy, right? So money is energy. So what I need you to think as you build your business is this. And we're going to talk more about, we're going to get into some heavy stuff here, if you don't mind. Because I can tell you this, the difference between somebody who is constantly broke and somebody who is winning, right? They're thinking about money and business and structure and the way they go about business completely differently. It's like night and day. No wonder they're getting different results, right? I want you to be in the rich camp, not in the broke camp. Make sense? So think with me here. We're going to be building our business. We're going to be talking about, how do you become a money magnet in the next lesson coming up here. But I want to set you up a little bit here, right? Because as you watch these videos, as we progress further into actually, setting up our business, we need to make sure that we prepare you for maximum success, for maximum leverage. Yes, we're going to have the tangible stuff set up, multiple streams of income. I'm going to get you activated with all kinds of collaborative companies that we're going to be working with. I'm going to get you set up with your own integrated product suite if you don't already have it. We're going to, work with you in the affiliate syndicate here, soon. That's great. You're going to have a business, but unless you understand these money secrets, okay, one of the things we're going to talk about is this, is you don't have a business, you are a business, okay? Then, as we build your business, you are going to be the center of that business. And if money is an idea is energy, is a thought. What is a thought? Can you see the thought? No, it's energy, okay? Then your energy as a person running the business is going to be critical to the success of your business. Money is attracted to energy. Money is not attracted to sloth. Money is not attracted to people that are just sitting on the couch and waiting for something. Money is attracted to people that are energetic. Money is attracted to people that understand these things and operate in accordance with universal laws that govern success and compensation. Make sense? Okay, so let's move on here. Secret number 4. Money. Look at money is this. Money is a certificate of appreciation. Okay? Money is a certificate of appreciation. I know a lot of people, especially from different religious groups and whatnot, we have been taught, and we're going to get into the reprogramming part of this concept here in the system shortly coming up. We're going to reprogram you for success. But a lot of people have issue with earning a lot of money. To a lot of people, if you say, okay, I'm going to make $10,000 a month, and a lot of people are like, ooh, that's sinful to make that much money, okay? As if being broke is noble. I don't buy that. And so if you have an issue with money, you will never have it. If you have an issue with making $10,000 a month, you will never make $10,000 a month, ever. So what we need is we need to look at money from a different, correct way of what it really is. Okay? Money is a certificate of appreciation. So everything we're gonna do, we're gonna get rewarded with certificate of appreciation. We're gonna do so much good in the marketplace together. You're gonna do so much good in the marketplace through your business that a lot of people will reward you and say thank you to you and give you certificate of appreciation. Certificates of appreciation, many of them, a lot of them, in the form of money. Okay? So therefore, you will never have this mental block of making too much money is not enough. Okay? So as a matter of fact, I'm gonna mess you up here a little bit here, because if we really argue this point and we say, okay, if money is really, is it really bad to make a lot of money? Well, I can tell you this, money is neither good or bad. It's a tool. Money is a tool. But if you look at it, if you look at money from this angle of, hey, it's certificate of appreciation. It's a measuring stick to how much good I do in the marketplace. Now, I'm not talking about doing things that are bad for people. I'm not talking about doing some things that hurt people. I know there is other ways to make money, illegal and drugs and all these things that are not really good for people. Okay? That's a different side of the conversation, that's a different side of the story. But then again, it fulfills the need for that group of people. And they get rewarded. Make sense? It's just different people. We're just not gonna serve those kind of people. We're gonna serve our market. There's different markets for entertainment. Entertainers get paid millions, hundreds of millions of dollars. Why? Because they fulfill a need that people pay for. And if they're really, really good and they're very difficult to be replaced, they're making hundreds of millions of dollars. Okay? Drug dealers, they fulfill a need in that marketplace. Now, we're not gonna touch that. That's not what we want, but the whole concept remains the same. That makes sense? So in our marketplace, we're gonna be selling real products or services, providing real value that people are looking for, that really provides them the results that they're looking for, okay? And we're gonna get rewarded. With that in mind, think with me. If I only provide this much service, if I'm gonna say, okay, I only wanna make $2,000 a month or a week, that's it. Anything beyond that is gonna be bad. I'm gonna become this bad person. And I'm gonna limit myself in the amount of service I'm gonna provide. And I'm gonna be doing my market a disservice by limiting my services, by limiting the serving that I do for the marketplace. Would that not be a sinful thing to do? You track with me? If I have a product that changes people's lives, if I have a product that I know my people get and is gonna change their life, and I withhold it from them, am I doing the right thing? Nope. If you said no, you are with me. If I have a product for you that I know is gonna change your life, and I'm gonna withhold it from you, because I'm gonna be like, I cannot make more than X amount, otherwise I'm gonna become this bad person, wouldn't I participate in your misery, perhaps? Or contribute to it by withholding that solution from you that can change your life? Make sense? That's deep stuff, isn't it? So when we think about what we're gonna be doing, listen, we're gonna think in terms of money is certificate of appreciation. And from that angle, stemming from that idea, from that thought, we're gonna go out there and we're gonna conquer the internet, okay? We're gonna dominate with goodness. We're gonna dominate with serving. We're gonna dominate with helping millions of people get the solution that they're looking for. You're gonna do it through your hub. I'm gonna do it through my hub. We're all gonna collaborate, and collectively we're gonna help millions of people do that. And as a reward, everybody's gonna make money. You are gonna make a lot of money. And I don't want you to limit yourself in the amount of money that you could think you can make or wanna make. As long as that number is set, let's go. And you know what? When you hit that number, there is always another level. There is always another level, always another level. I remember when I was getting started, we had a program, a coaching program here in 4%. We don't have it anymore because it evolved into this program. And I made a public goal. I said, my goal is to make $1 million a day. $1 million in a single day. Consistently on autopilot, whether I work or not. Now that requires different level of thinking. That requires systems thinking. That requires leverage, massive leverage, right? And I've hit that a few times, but not consistently yet. Certainly not through automatic systems, but I am almost about halfway through that, okay? But see, that started with me looking to make my first $5,000 a month. Does that make sense, my friend? So these money secrets, mindset money secrets, is really going to help you if you really adopt these belief systems, if you internalize it, right? And as we grow our businesses, let this be your guide mentally for money, okay? Let's go to number 5. I want you to think in terms of this. I don't have a business. I am a business. Okay? I don't have a business. I am a business. In other words, you don't have a business here that we're going to build. You are going to be the business. In other words, your thinking, your mindset, right? Your energy level, your behavior in your business is going to determine your business. Is going to determine how much money your business is going to make. That will ultimately, fuel your lifestyle, right? So think about that. We're going to move a little bit faster here. These are just things for you to think and ponder. Another one is this. This is if you want to make big money. Don't ever be just another fill in the blank. Okay? Don't ever be just another marketer. Don't ever be another, affiliate marketer. Don't ever just be another chiropractor or another dentist or another teacher or another anything or anybody. And especially in this business, okay? I'm going to help you differentiate yourself. I'm going to help you stand out. I'm going to help you build your brand. I'm going to be there with you every step of the way. But I want you to think in terms of stepping up, okay? As soon as possible, we're going to help you step up and venture out into your universe. Now, the way this system is built, you're not going to have to, build products or differentiate yourself immediately. We have the most incredible system in place for you that you can just follow that will help you get into money fast. And then as soon as you get into the money, for you to go to the next level, right, you can never be just another, which, also kind of feeds into the difficulty of replacing you, okay? Because if you're just another affiliate marketer, it's very difficult for you to be replaced. But if you're somebody who is thinking through these mindsets, right? If you understand the law of compensation, if you understand that money is an idea, if you understand that money is a certificate of appreciation, if you build your business in a certain way, remember last lesson I talked about, for you to make big money, you got to operate in a certain way. Strategically, there's going to be a certain way. Okay, so we're going to talk more about that, and I'm going to help you with that. So number 7, let's go. Don't sell, serve. Okay? If you think in terms of selling, you already lost. There's a great quote in the greatest book that has ever been written on success. You know what I'm talking about? The Bible, right? And it goes something like this. Whoever wants to be the greatest among you shall become your servant. In business, especially in our line of business, with what we're going to do, it could not be more true. So instead of you thinking in terms of selling, think in terms of serving. How can I be valuable to the market? How can I bring more value to the marketplace than anybody else? And luckily, you being here with me, okay, we're going to help you set up your hub, your affiliate money hub with massive, unmatched value to anything else that's out there in the marketplace. And I'm going to give you the biggest leverage you have ever dreamed about or could ever ask for, okay? From integrated product suite to affiliate syndicate, collaborative promotions, to everything that, oh my goodness, you could not have been more at the right place at the right time, my friend. So yeah, just remember that. Don't sell, serve, and we're going to do that together, okay? But again, this is a good mindset That's a good mindset secret for making big money. Okay, and the last one is this. This is heavy. A lot of people don't want to, talk about this. A lot of people try to avoid this. Okay, your customers will be a reflection of you. Okay? Your customers will be a reflection of you. In our line of business, I'm talking specifically about our line of business. Here I'm gonna put these things on a screen here, so if you want to take notes. This is very, very important stuff. I know my handwriting is not the best in the world. I'm not, a calligraphy teacher here or anything like that. I'm here to help you make money. I'm here to help you build a real business. I'm here to help you win in life and business and help you change your zip code if that's what you want, okay? Look, in our line of business, with what we're gonna be doing, you have to understand, you have to ingrain this in your head. Your customers are gonna be just like you. If you want to have a lot of sales, if you want people to transact with you, if you want people to buy from you, number one, how are you? How's your energy? If you're like, everything is a scam, I can't afford this, I can't afford that, and everything is tight for you, guess what? This is the kind of energy you put out there, and this is the kind of energy you will attract to you. Exact. It's like mirror. I cannot stress this enough. Make sense? If you are somebody who expects other people to buy from you, but you have problem buying things, don't expect others to be excited to buy from you, from your hub, from your site, because that's the energy that you are projecting. That's the energy you're going to be. Don't ask me why that is. Don't ask me why if I drop this, it comes down. I don't know. It's just how it is. When I was, brought to this world here, that's kind of how things worked. If we don't agree with those rules, I guess we got to start our own, planet or something, right? And set our own rules. As far as I know, we couldn't do that just yet. Make sense? So we have to abide by these universal laws that govern compensation and big money. So my friend, I want you to think about this as we build this business. It's a fine line. It's so easy to miss. Okay? I remember when I was broke. I remember when I did not have a lot of money. And I wanted to make money, right? And I learned this important, life-changing secret that I just showed you, that my customers are going to be a reflection of me. You know what I started to do? I literally started, I'm going to be like, okay, what kind of customer do I want? I want a customer who's going to be eager. I want a customer who's going to be driven. I want a customer who's going to be hungry for getting the result. I want a customer who's going to do what's required, okay, instead of what's convenient. I want a customer who will be going through walls if need be. I want a customer who will never be a drag on my business. I want a customer who I'm going to have pleasure doing business with, and I would love to meet in person, hang out and have fun and celebrate their victories and successes, right? So I said, I got to be that customer. So I started to look at business completely differently. I started to transact with other people completely differently. I started to, go about investing money into my business from a completely different mindset. Instead of, I have to do this, and especially when in the beginning, I did not have a lot of money. I told you I borrowed $30,000 when I was getting started. $30,000 when I have no job, I have no credit, I have no money in the bank account, I got nothing. Somebody else's money, I went in a hole. So if you start in this business and you have a few bucks, you're doing way better than I was doing when I got started, because I had to go negative $30,000, negative in the red, $30,000. Would you go 30,000 in debt to start your dream? Right? It's irrational. It's unfathomable to most people. But that got me to where I'm at today, because I was doing things that most people told me I was crazy to do. Okay? I would borrow the money to invest in my business that I knew nothing about, but I trusted the process and I went full out. And that's why I'm here. Okay? I stopped doing refunds. Any product I buy right now, I don't ever refund, ever. Even if it's crap, even if I buy something at Amazon and it comes in and it's crap, you know what? I don't refund. That's part of my life's policy. I just don't refund. I don't refund. Throw it in the garbage. That's it. You know why? I want to be the customer that I want others to be in my business. And I take this thing to the extreme. I know, you might argue, well, Vic, if the product is defective, I'm just going to refund. Yeah, do it. But I tell you this, I am here because I've adopted certain belief systems and I operate on them and they work for me. And they tend to be in alignment with the universal laws. All these mindset secrets that I'm sharing with you. Listen, I don't think it's a coincidence. You will attract the customer who's going to mirror you. If you're always grumpy, if you're always having a bad day, always something's going on, always somebody else's fault, guess what? You're going to attract those customers. You're going to attract those types of subscribers to your business. I promise you. And then you'll be more grumpy because like attracts like. So I'm going to recommend to you, my friend, stop doing that if you have been doing that. Start getting excited about building your business. Start looking at money as a good thing. Okay? Start looking at earning money as a valuable thing in the eyes of God as well, because when you do good in the marketplace, you get rewarded monetarily. Okay? And start looking at yourself and behaving like you want your customers to behave. If you want people to buy from you, you be excited to buy things from other people. Okay? If you want people to invest with you, you be excited to invest. Even when you have to go into debt. I'm telling you from my experience, it works. Okay? And this is so subtle, most people miss it. This is so subtle, most people don't pick it. Most people think logically, well, if I don't have the money, of course I can't, blah, blah, blah. But listen, I can tell you story after story after story after story. Okay? There's patterns for people. When a rocket takes off, right, from a launch pad, it needs, 100% of the force that it has to break through. When an airplane takes off, it goes full throttle. There is no going back. It's not 90%, it's not 95%, it's not, okay, let's see what we think we can do. No, 100%, no going back, that's it. We're gonna take off or we're gonna crash. That's it. Listen to me, when you understand this, your life will change. Do you hear me? When you build your business, you gotta go full throttle. This is it. It's do or die. This is it. There is no plan B. There is no plan C. There is no 95%. There is no I can do what I think I can do. Either we're going to do this or we're going to die trying. Are you in for that challenge? That's how I built my business. That's how I operate with any project that I start. I am full throttle. Doesn't matter what it takes. Doesn't matter the amount of hours. Doesn't matter the amount of resources. Doesn't matter nothing. You say, well, Vic, you're making money. So it's easy for you to say, I started being on welfare. I started, remember, I'm going to remind you, negative 30,000 in debt, but I've always operated like this. And that's why I'm here. And I'm saying this from a very, very humble position, not from an arrogant one. I want to help you. Sound good? So, these are the 8 big money mindset secrets that I want you to think about as we're building. And I'm pre-framing you for massive success. That's what I'm doing. I don't have to talk about this. We can just get straight into the, here is a money hub for you. Let's get it set up. But I would be doing you a great disservice if I don't talk about these things. Make sense? So I don't want to leave you, right, not served fully. I want and need you to succeed. That being said, let's go on. We have one more lesson in this module, and we're going to talk about programming for success. Okay, how do you set your money thermostat? If you've been earning $2,000 a month, for you to go from $2,000 to $10,000, okay, you're not going to do it just because you joined the program or just because you got a money hub. We need to go to a thermostat, your money thermostat, and we got to adjust it from 2,000 to 10,000, and then eventually 100,000 and $1 million and beyond. I'm going to show you how to do that in the next lesson. Drop me a comment. Let me know if this is landing for you. if you resonate with this. And I'll see you in the next lesson.